On the 28th of March, Sanjay Dutt made a public promise that he will surrender. But just days later, the actor, who has been sentenced to prison in the 1993 Mumbai blast case, sought an extension of the deadline. Today, the Supreme Court will hear Sanjay Dutt's plea. Will he get the 6 months extension, or will he have to surrender tomorrow?
He promised he will surrender.
And I will abide to all the terms and conditions the Honorable Supreme Court has put on me. And I will surrender when the time is given. All I can tell you all is that I have not applied for any pardon.
But just 3 days ahead of Sanjay Dutt's deadline to surrender, actor Sanjay Dutt sought extension of the deadline, citing pending work commitments.
We are afraid whether the Supreme Court is going to, but it's not proper for us to preempt or prejudge how the matter is going to decide.
The Apex Court will today hear Dutt's plea seeking 6 months more time to surrender to undergo 3.5-year jail term in the 93 Mumbai blasts case.
All eyes on Supreme Court as it gears up to hear a crucial plea of Sanjay Dutt seeking more time to surrender. Court have gone ahead and dismissed likewise pleas of Zebunissa and 2 other Mumbai blast convicts, saying entertaining such pleas would set a bad example. Whether or not Dutt lawyers are able to convince the top court of the merits of their case remains to be seen.
The film fraternity, which has been rallying behind Dutt ever since the verdict, has come out in support of the star.
हमने रिक्वेस्ट किया है कि जब तक काम ख़त्म नहीं हो जाता तब तक उनको रिप्री मिलनी चाहिए. एंड इट्स ओनली फेयर क्योंकि इतनी 4-5 पिक्चर है और उनको 1 महीने का टाइम जो दिया गया था.
All eyes now will be on the Supreme Court today as Sanjay Dutt's appeal comes up for hearing. Will the Apex Court grant him more time to surrender? Or will the actor have to walk into prison tomorrow? Bureau Report, Times Now.
Well, as we've been talking about, just 3 days ahead of Sanjay Dutt's deadline to surrender, the actor has sought extension of the deadline, citing pending work commitments. Now, the Apex Court will today hear Dutt's plea, seeking 6 months more time to surrender to undergo 3.5-year jail term that he got in the 1993 Mumbai blast case. Of course, in his petition, Sanjay Dutt has talked about the fact that he has a lot of pending work commitments that need to be fulfilled, and there's a lot of money hedging on those commitments. Meenakshi now joins me live from outside the Apex Court. Meenakshi, the Supreme Court hasn't taken a very good view of earlier petitions that have been pending in front of it. In fact, it said that it would be setting a wrong precedent if it gave in to such pleas. So, going by just pure precedent, he doesn't have good chances.
Well, it would seem that way this point in time, because clearly the opinion of the top court was very apparent for everyone to see, wherein the Supreme Court dismissed the pleas of Zebunissa and others who had sought similar relief from the top court. The Supreme Court was of the opinion that if such pleas are entertained, it would go on to set bad examples for future. So that bit is clear that the Supreme Court did not view favorably the pleas of Zebunissa and others who had taken similar grounds that was placed before it. However, in all fairness, we should ideally just wait up for a while and see what kind of arguments are advanced by Dutt's counsels. Of course, we are aware of the broad grounds which they have invoked. You rightly pointed out, primarily the focus will be to try and emphasize before the court as to how Sanjay Dutt had undertaken a great volume of work before the judgment came out, and thereby he needs a little more time to complete that work, because that would otherwise that would tantamount to a lot of losses for all others, because again, you rightly pointed out, there is a lot of money riding on him. But how far the court will view favorably or not the arguments that will be advanced by what we are being given to understand, none other than Harish Salve, is something which will be worthwhile to watch. How convincing or how clinching they are, how successful they are of convincing the top court of their arguments will be something which will be very interesting and worthwhile to watch. The opinion of the court will be clear, and we will get you more insight as it pans out.
Right, Meenakshi, just talking about this particular case, as you were talking about it, you were telling us that most of his petition is based on the fact that there is a lot of money riding on him and that he has about 4 to 5 films that need to be completed, and 1 month has been too less a time for him to complete those movies.
Yes, absolutely. Besides the fact that there could be a mention of the fact that his clemency plea, like Zebu Nisar's plea and the others' plea, which we saw being dismissed yesterday, pending with the precedent, was another ground which they had invoked. Besides that, the emphasis in that case would be on the volume of work which he had undertaken, which is currently lying, which needs to be completed, and the fact that more time. He's seeking more time as a result of the fact that there is a lot of work which he needs to wrap up, and he has sought 6 months' time. But who knows, during the course of arguments, there could be some amount of give and take. The bench could say that 6 months is too long a time that Sanjay Dutt is looking at, and the council may then make a proposal of shortening the time from 6 months to 3 months to 4 months. But that is all conjecture at this point in time. Obviously, it will all play out in the courtroom in a short while from now, and the big question that we are all looking at currently is if or not the Dutt councils will be able to convince the top court about the merits of their case.